Victoria, I wonder if you would comment on the whole, public-private sharing encryption debate in respect of software vendors and the government wanting to reach in and get access to things that might threaten people's liberties.
I think our companies unanimously would say that they have concerns about government mandating backdoors to encryption. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone who's following the issue that we would have a concern about that. And one of the reasons that we have a concern about that is because we are worried that backdoors, no matter how they are designed, inevitably are going to undermine network security, and the kinds of security concerns that we already face will be increased. A second reason that we have concerns about it is because it is very difficult and it is politically impossible to design a system where you have backdoors to encryption for one segment of law enforcement and not open that up to law enforcement around the world. And I think we have real concerns about the international precedents of backdoors to encryption. So it's been in discussions ongoing in many, many countries, not just the United States. And I think it's because governments are, legitimately and in good faith, many of them, struggling with what the right balance is, what the right balance between protection of citizens and national security and protection of privacy is. I guess the last thing that I would say, I have many more things I could say on this, but the last thing I'll say at the moment is, and this may be because of my own personal background as a trade negotiator for the United States, I think it's really important that whatever, as our administration is engaged right now in an intense debate here in the United States about what the right balance is, that we not forget that whatever we do in the United States will be an example, for better or for worse, for other countries around the world. And I think it's really important that the United States try to engage other countries in this discussion as well. This is very ambitious, I realize it, but it would be ideal to try to have some sort of international consensus about what the right balance on these issues are. And I absolutely recognize that not every country is going to come to the table, but I think there are some countries that have enough of a, I think there are some countries where it would be productive to have that conversation. So I would encourage and urge the United States not just to think about it internally, but also be talking to key allies around the world.